I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. Because decent, pragmatic, fair-minded people, they want us to tackle the issues that they see around them. And of course, the truth is, we won't solve our problems if we don't also take on the root causes. For too many years, it's been too easy for people to come here, slip into the shadow economy, and remain here illegally. Because, frankly, we've been squeamish about saying things that are clearly true. It's not just that it's not compassionate left-wing politics to rely on labour that exploits foreign workers and undercuts fair wages, but the simple fact that every nation needs to have control over its borders.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, we could be we're being tracked.
Because decent, pragmatic, fair-minded people, they want us to tackle the issues that they see around them. And of course, the truth is, we won't solve our problems if we don't also take on the root causes. For too many years, it's been too easy for people to come here, slip into the shadow economy, and remain here illegally. Because, frankly, we've been squeamish about saying things that are clearly true. It's not just that it's not compassionate left-wing politics to rely on labour that exploits foreign workers and undercuts fair wages, but the simple fact that every nation needs to have control over its borders.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, we could be we're being tracked.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and others, a great millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening. Pushing forward this word with truth and sincerity. And if you, Akwat, as well, let's listen with sincerity. I'm the brother Machaya from the Camp GMS Montreal, coming back with another lesson. And hey, the MOTB is on the horizon, man. Okay, and we've been known this, how that the infrastructure is being laid down for Esau to come and really implement this CHIP upon the masses on a global scale. Okay, and right here, what's happening right now in the UK, that's just a glimpse or a prelude of what is to come. Right? I played the video. You hear what he said, man. He said it's gonna be mandatory for you to have a digital ID to be able to work in the UK. Okay, and that's only gradualism, man. Eventually, it's gonna be a CHIP that's gonna be inside of you, man. And you see how he presented it as, oh, we're in this because we want to control illegal people coming in and staying here and still working without us knowing. Nah, that's us a bowl of crap. Okay, really, he wants to survey everybody's movements. Okay, because Esau has a God complex, right? You know, that's ultimately what it's all about. He wants to have you for himself. Okay, and a lot of people are not with this, man. You know, a lot of people are not with it. You read in the comment board, saying, oh, no, they don't. They got a petition against it. Apparently, there was a petition of 2 million people that said for this digital ID. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not with it, man. Hey, look at this. The mark of the beast. Yeah, that's what it's going to lead to, man. The mark of the beast, which is prophesied in Revelation 13. You see? It's always the older folks, because when you continue playing the video, they get a few civilians to get their take on the digital ID. Basically, they're saying they're with it. They're older folks saying, yeah, it's a good idea. We have to control that. I'm going to play it afterwards, but we're going to get a few precepts before, right? It says, good idea. Never heard anyone say that, lol. See? So a lot of people are not with this, man. But eventually, man, when Esau actually starts to show his true colors, man, and then comes like the devil he is, man, people are going to willingly take this, man. When their needs come to where that it's not accessible, the only way it's accessible is by them taking the CHIP, they will take it. They're going to fold, okay? Right now, they're comment board warriors and putting their opinions, saying, "Oh, we're not with this, that," but they're gonna willingly take it. Trust me. Once there's kids, they start crying. Once they don't have a paycheck to pay their necessities, they're gonna fold, man. Okay, and that's what we saw with the C-hip. I mean, not the C-hip, the C-19. Right, a lot of people, they were not with it. No, I'm not doing this, that. But throughout the time, they took it. Once their job got in, and once it came to the job got threatened, they went and took it, man. Even though there was not much study that was done behind this venom juice, to prove how that it's liable and good, they took it. And Esau didn't even show his true colors when he made that mandatory. Esau just blew. Yet these people, they folded quickly. So imagine when heads are flying, and when Esau is cutting heads, deleting people for not having this. Of course, people are gonna willingly take this, man. It's not even a question. But let's get this. Revelation 13 and verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Yeah. So Esau's gonna create this new system, which is this digital system. All right, this new order. If you don't take part of it, he will kill you. He will delete you. Okay, if you don't bow down to the image of the beast, he will delete you, man. You gotta know the serpent, he works with gradualism. This right here is gradualism. Okay? Right now it's being presented in the UK, but it's gonna come to the States too. To America, to Canada. It's gonna be a global thing, man. And it will be a device that Esau is gonna push to have it within your body, as we're gonna get into. Verse 16, "And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." What's that mark? That's the C-hip. Okay, which you have major tech companies that's moving forward to mass producing this thing, like Neuralink with Elon Musk, and other companies that's moving towards creating the C-hip, man, to have it within the human body, whether in your right hand, your forehead, your butt cheek, your left toe, wherever. People are going to be faced to take the C-hip, man. Everybody, doesn't matter what your status is. You're rich, you're middle class, you're poor, you're homeless. You will be forced to take this, man. Okay, because scriptures speak about the hour of temptation. Let's get down to the 3rd chapter, Revelation 3 and verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." What's that hour of temptation? Is when the C-hip is going to be implemented, mandatory. You take it or you die. Literally. That's going to be the hour of temptation, man, which, the elect's going to be tested. Everybody's going to be tested, but only the elect's going to come out on top and actually keep the word of the Lord and have patience and trust in the Lord. Regardless, if all odds are against you, regardless if you're faced with death, you will not take it. And that's what we're praying, that the Lord gives us the spirit to endure, these last times when that temptation is really there, man, when you actually have to resist unto blood. Like scriptures, because we haven't resisted unto blood yet, like scriptures say. But when that time comes, we hope that the Lord strengthen us to endure and move forward and trust in him, man, and not fold. Because trust me, it's really going to be a test, man. When your needs, you got to understand needs, man. Needs is very important, man. Food, house, clothing. Those are very important. You need those things to survive. And here it is. You don't have access to that. And the only way you can have access is by taking the C-hip to the naked eye. Of course, it's going to be a test for the flesh, a test for yourself. But if you have faith in the Lord, you understand that, the Lord controls all things. He could feed me. He could give me my needs. I don't have to go to Esau to get my needs. It's going to be a big test, man, because the society is built around you going to Esau to get your needs, man. Which really is the Lord that's feeding you. But, Esau's there as him presenting these things onto you, your paycheck, the house, this, that, the third. So once this society crumbles and then you have to take the Sihib to go back to normalcy, of course these people, hey, they're gonna willingly and say, okay, Esau's my master, I gotta go to him for the one of all things. So hey, shit, I need my food, man. I need a house, man. I gotta feed my kids. I gotta feed myself. What? Hey, it's the 21st century. I'm gonna go take it. Why not? Yeah. Not knowing that there's gonna be consequences for taking that, man. Okay, we know the consequence. That's why, regardless if our needs are being threatened, if we won't have access to it like that, hey, we know that the Lord is going to feed us. Okay, and that's a fact. All right, so back to Revelation 13. Yeah, man, the hour of temptation is no joke, man. The hour of temptation is no joke. Okay, so back to Revelation 13 and verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah, that mark is the Sihib. When you go to the word, it's charagma, something that's stamped or let's get it, man. Let's get it. Okay. Not doing the word justice. This is the word mark in the Greek charagma. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark. Okay, a thing carved, sculpted, graven work. Yeah, something that's carved within you, and you know your flesh will be carved into, you know, via a needle or surgery or whatever that may be. If you decide to get the one in the forehead, in your brain, surely it's going to be something that's surgical to where they have to open it up. Or if you get in your right hand, it's going to be via that needle. Which, you know, when you go on Google Images, you put, you know, mark of the beast or microchip. You know, you see the device that it's used to put that within you. So it's going to be carved into you, man. Okay? Yeah. And you have people already with this Sihib within them in different parts of the country. Even in the Babylon. You know, because Neuralink is doing tests. You know? And I would be surprised if normal civilians have it. Okay, because these things is not it's not something that Esau just, you know, came out of the blue and he planned just now. No, this thing has been planned from ages. Okay, Esau has planned this from ages, long time ago, man. Esau's studious, man. Whenever he presents something
every day anyway, through the use of our mobile phones. I suppose what I think is some people complain about immigration. Some people complain about people complaining about immigration. You know, we all need to do whatever we can to support the government to manage immigration. And identity cards are a way of doing that. It's something people have been calling for a while. And I think it needs to be thought through. I was surprised at the announcement yesterday, which didn't seem to come out of the blue. I think people need to be prepared for this, but I think ultimately it's the right thing to do.
I just don't see the point of not having them, because we have ID all the time with, you know, driving licenses, often carry our passports around. So yeah, I don't have a problem with them.
I mean, I think there are civil liberty concerns about it. I'm kind of worried about how that will be enforced, what people will be forced to choose. I wonder how effective it will be about actually managing it, and I think in the current climate, I think it puts emphasis on the experience of kind of asylum seekers
Something people have been calling for a while,
and immigrants and migrants to this country, when often they're just trying to live life and do things and get on like we all are. So I'm not in support of it based on what I've seen so far.
I think in principle it's a good idea. I think the
all the time with, you know, driving licenses, often carry our passports around. So yeah, I don't have a problem with them.
I mean, I think there are civil liberty concerns about it. I'm kind of worried about how that will be enforced, what people will be forced to choose. I wonder how effective it will be about actually managing it.
What creature is this?
In the current climate.
Salaki.
On the experience of kind of asylum seekers.
I'm very confused. This is a man or a woman. These days you don't even know. But anyways.
Immigrants and migrants in this country, when often they're just trying to live life and do things and get on like we all are. So I'm
in principle, it's a good idea. I think.
Anyways, you got the gist of it, man. Certain people are giving their opinion. Some are with it, some are not with it. And you saw the two older heads are like, yeah, I'm okay with it. You know, hey, people are complaining about immigration problems. Hey, that's one other way we could, fix it, whatever. You know, others saying I'm not completely good with it. But once again, when push comes to shove, man, these people are going to fold, man. Of course, a lot of them, they have their opinions. You see it on the comment boards. Yeah, we're not with this, da-da-da-da-da. But when head starts flying around, man, they're going to willingly take this, man. You know, he didn't even show his true colors there. He didn't even put a squeeze on these niggas yet, on these people yet. You know? That's the thing, you know? We live in an age where everybody could give their opinion. Oh, I'm not with this, da-da-da-da-da. But, hey, when push comes to shove, man, when your job, you can actually have work, they're going to take it. They're going to take it, man. We've seen it with the C-hit, man. I mean, with the C-19. Once these people jobs were on the line, they rolled up their sleeve and said, give me that juice. Give me that juice, serpent. They took it. So it won't be any different with this. You know, of course, right now people are against it. You know, I seen a video from one of the brothers. People are protesting against, no, for the whatever, digital ID, you know. They're protesting. Cool. But in a few weeks, once you can't go to work, you're going to take it. You know, what happened? I thought, man, shit, I have needs, man. I got to feed my family. I got to pay my bills, man. You know, yeah, shamed. Yeah, man. You know, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming to a city near you. It's coming here too, in the West, globally. People are going to be faced and taking the C-hit, man, the hour of temptation, man. You know, but us, we're not going to fold. Our Baratas that will be of the elect, we will not fold, to this devil's image, man. You know, we're not going to fear him. Let's get that quickly. That hath power to kill the body, but we're going to fear him that hath power to kill the body and the soul in hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau can't do shit to us unless the Lord gives him the authority to. And if the Lord gives him the authority, the Lord's going to give us the strength, to face whatever he has for us, man. Matthew 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Yeah, fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai rather than men. Because men can only go so far. Yeah, they could kill your body, cool. But imagine, you decide to fear men rather than the Lord. Hey, the Lord's going to torment you, man. The Lord could torment your soul. Bring you back in a jacked up body, man. The Lord can make you, delete you in the end times and make you come back to taste the missiles. It ain't no joke. That's why, we're constantly reading the scriptures, watching these lessons, getting our mind ready, and understanding the mind frame of the Lord, how he has to be feared. And with knowing all these things, that the Lord is going to preserve us, man. Okay, he's going to make sure, everything is taken care of for us, as long as we're doing our part. You know what I'm saying? And multiple lessons are being brought out of how not to take the C-hit, the consequences and things of that nature, and how that is coming, man. You'd be a fool to take that foreign object inside you, man. A real fool, man. And I pray that the Lord gives me the spirit. I don't take that shit. No matter what, man. And that's how it should be. That's the mindset you should